got sound here. You can hear us good?
All good, all good.
Yep, we're looking fine. So, hello, and thanks for joining. Those of you who don't know, myself, Graham, community manager, joined again by...
Paul Kesslin, product owner for Generation Zero.
Yes, precisely. So, yeah, you might have just noticed a patch just landed, and the team have been hard at work on that for quite some time now. And I hope you folks agree by the results. It's quite a comprehensive one.
Yeah, there's a lot there. There is definitely a lot there. The team did a great job ever since launch, just grabbing whatever they could. We looked at a lot of community feedback. Obviously, it's not everything, right? There's always more that we can try to get, but we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yes. Right, I'm going to fiddle with this.
Okay.
Hope it's not going to change anything. Just notice I'm not getting game sound. I might change. And we're back.
Okay.
Yeah, so please do. Yeah, who's this? No more Mr. Wig. Yes, the mullet. The mullet is
noticed.
gone.
Yeah,
the mullet is AWOL. So you have vanilla hair at the moment.
Oh.
I'm just wondering why I'm not getting any audio here.
Okay.
From the game. I can fix that on the fly.
All right.
Talk to these people, Paul.
I will try. I'll do my best. So picking up where you left off, I think. Oh, that was loud. All right, cool.
Good. Sorry.
It's all good. So yeah, but let us know what you think. There's a lot of stuff there. We even added a few things that we had the extra opportunity to add, like some looping poses for players to use, some new emotes there. We also introduced a stamina bar. When you start sprinting, you can see it on your screen down there in the bottom left. I don't have a mouse.
Yes.
But yeah. But on top of that was just a ton of bug fixes.
I'm gonna move the camera actually. There. Now you
Oh,
can
there
see
you
it.
go. Now,
Bottom left down there.
I was blocking it before.
Actually, I can just scooch this over here.
There you go.
And pull that in. Oh no.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we if you saw the patch notes, we did some other tweaks to try to get the game closer to what we thought is the experience we were going for. So things, people have been talking about how they were getting a lot of adrenaline shots.
And the important thing is closer is the word.
Yes,
I mean, it's
closer.
not like we're done.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, guys. We're off. But yeah, it's adrenaline shots.
Adrenaline shots. We did some tweaks to machines as well, make them a little bit more challenging. So yeah, we're hoping when you all get your hands on it, you get a feel for it. How do the changes feel? But again, it's just on top of those things, a bunch of bug fixes. So it's trying to improve the game as much as we can, listening to what everyone out there is saying, and then take it from there.
Yeah.
One patch at a time.
And that's the most important thing that we need from you folks now is to play it and let us know what you think and what we should be focusing on for next time. Because, yeah, like I said, we are not done by any means. And again, we will want your feedback and we know what to work on for the next update.
Yeah.
So do we have an idea of what our sort of frequency or cadence of updates is going to be now since we got this first one out?
It's a good question. I think, the aim is to be as often as we can.
Yeah.
I don't want to commit to something like monthly or every 6 weeks or I was going to say fortnightly, but that's only 2 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
just enough time to cert.
Yeah, right? So
no.
constant certing.
Yeah.
But no, we want to try to find a good rhythm. Some of it will be when content's ready. So it's not like it's always going to be the same week of every month or anything like that. But we'll try to be as consistent as possible. Like that's just good behavior.
Yeah.
So that everyone out there knows when they can likely expect something to come.
Yeah.
But just coming out of launch, fixing a bunch of stuff, and then looking to the future, it'll take us time to kind of get up to speed and make sure that we can start hitting that cadence really quickly. Because with launch, there's always you gotta take the feedback in terms of what's happening, what people are seeing, and then reacting to it appropriately. So,
yeah,
cool. The idea is to be as consistent as possible.
Yes, and either way, we will be talking to you all and letting you know, regardless of what's happening, of course. In relation to what's happening now, those of you who, I think a lot of people who are viewing probably do celebrate Easter, but we have Easter here in Sweden, so we will be a little bit quiet on the forums and the social media and that kind of things whilst we take a little mini break. But
long weekend.
I'll at least be spending this evening checking up on what you folks think after the patch and checking in over the weekend, but maybe a little bit less than normal.
Yeah.
So I'll be stuffing my face with chocolate instead.
Ooh,
so,
nice. I'm trying not to this year.
I'm trying not to, but it never happens.
No, I know.
Yeah, just so you know, in case you're like, help, Graham's not here as much as he normally is.
He'll be around.
Yeah.
He'll still be around.
I'm always around. I'm omnipotent in that respect. No.
Whoa.
Omnipresent.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
omnipotent
okay.
is like power.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, wow.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what chats. Bring back the mullet. Yeah,
Oh, man.
mullet is a popular request.
That really is.
I'm at work. Is it today available on PS4? It is indeed. Everybody should have it now.
Yep.
I say everybody. That's PC, Xbox, and PS4.
Yep.
If you don't see it for any reason, then maybe it's just your region being slow to update. Because of course, when we push it, it has to propagate and all that kind of jazz.
Yep.
But it should be there. Again, for the full patch notes, go check all the logical places: our social media, Steam,
Our website.
Generation Zero Hub, website,
Yep.
forum. Yeah, anywhere where I talk to you folks, you should be able to find the patch notes. So.
Yep.
As for what I'm doing on the game here, we had a bit of a switcheroo at the last minute to how we were going to do the stream format. So it's mostly me hanging out, asking questions. Paul's going to drop by for the first half an hour, and I'm just going to explore and just get in trouble in general, really.
Yep.
Nice fingers gloves there.
Yeah.
All the ammo.
I was going to say, plenty of ammo there.
What am I using? So I'm actually, I jacked one
Man,
of Matt's saves.
Oh, okay. So he's got all the things.
Yeah, he has all the things. I don't think I
That's
need
fair.
them. He has the AK Fear for AK Fear. I'm using the Swedish
good.
without knowing. Fully loaded.
No, I appreciate it.
Gas masks fixed. We did do some changes to gas in general, which should mitigate the issues with gas masks. As for the masks themselves, I don't
remember off the top of my head. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
I mean, again, this isn't meant to be the patch that fixes everything. It's just never realistic.
Yep.
This is what we thought we could fix in as much as possible in the reasonable amount of time between patches.
Yep.
So we could have done everything, but then you'd get a patch in September. So instead, we're doing it
iterative.
piece by piece,
Yeah, yeah.
iterative. Yeah. Some weighting in terms of priority for certain issues. You
Yep.
know, obviously higher impact might get pushed to the front.
Yep.
But there's various things that go into decisions about why we do what we do,
Yeah.
when we do it.
And I mean, and some of the stuff that we heard from all of you out there prior to or during our not last stream, the stream before when we talked, was trying to make sure that we've gathered a lot of the other feedback that you've given us in terms of just gameplay improvements, things that we need to address, and that's what we're looking into for future updates. So that's
Yep.
that's top of mind for us right now, is making a lot more of those changes.
Yes.
So always constantly keep that feedback coming.
Yes, please do. And I said, after a patch like this is when it's most critical, because we're, you know, in some respects, it's almost like a full reset for us. We're like, this is your experience before patch, this is experience after. We know about the issues before, but now we want to see if this, you know, sometimes an issue that is a bug that isn't targeting one issue can dramatically improve your general gameplay across the board with other issues.
Yeah.
So, you know, we want a kind of temperature test to how the game feels post-patch.
And I mean, and you'll see that in some of the patch notes in terms of kind of like our general approach that we were trying to take with some of the tweaks that we made. Is to, sorry, I'm getting caught up in watching you play. Trying to address some gameplay needs that we saw in terms of how the game's. Ooh, it's really loud in my
Yeah,
headset.
I'm going to take down the
It's all good, but it's really trying to tackle some of those things from a gameplay standpoint that we think will be closer to the vision that we have for the game in terms of difficulty, machine behavior, and your interaction with the world. So we're putting focus there, and that's where at least some of what we've done here. It's not by any means, like Graham said before, it's not the end all of what we're doing. It's just the start of things.
Exactly. Let's say it's a start on a long road for us. We're planning on being here a while. Will there be a borderless window display option at some point? We did cover borderless window. Did that make this patch?
No, it didn't, but I know that we
not.
heard that one.
Okay.
I know we had that feedback the last time I was on.
Cool. Are you allowing YouTubers to do reviews on the game? We can't disallow YouTubers.
Yeah,
Put it that way. If you buy the game and want to do a
for it.
review, that's we you know
Yeah.
do it.
Do your
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah. We're not going to start to doing takedown requests and all that
No.
nasty stuff. Put it that way. We need a stash in the safe houses so we can store items. That's a strong feedback point.
We've had that one before, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that's in our heads somewhere. We'll see
Yeah.
where we take that one.
Yes, I'm going to drop that because I really.
I mean,
want
speaking
those
of, I
items.
mean, look at all the stuff that you've got, right? Like,
Sorry.
I was say, just speaking of the stashes, like you can see how much stuff
Yeah,
you've got there. So
yeah,
I mean,
it does
we get the request, you know.
It does get a bit, like decisions in what you want to take definitely comes into it.
Indeed.
All right, it's like those grenades. Definitely taking them. Let's see what our.
Be sure to reload, Graham. If you have
This is something I always do when I'm playing Call of the Wild. If I'm using a sniper rifle, particularly in that game, they have single shot ones.
Yep.
That's.
I don't know, man. I spam reload like crazy whenever I play. I read like even in the middle of a firefight with like 7 enemies, if I take down one, I just instinctively hit reload, even though I have bullets in the chamber to start fighting the next thing. I don't know why. I can't not reload. It's a terrible reflex.
Yeah, I mean, I do that with the assault rifles, 100%. But for some reason, sniper rifles, I just always derp it. It's weird.
That's fair.
I think I can put this one on my... yes, I can.
Oh, there's an interesting request. Can you put the clock in the game? They want to know when morning comes.
Oh, as in the actual game time.
Interesting.
That would be interesting.
Interesting.
So you know how long until when it gets less scary at night.
Yeah. Well, that's actually just that could be fun to play with. All right, that's something to talk about.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah.
I mean, we have had lots of questions about how long is day, how long is night, that kind of thing. And that would really be a kind of simple way of solving those kind of
Indeed.
concerns. By the way, how has your day been today? Busy.
Yeah.
Patch day is always a busy one.
It is.
It's also very, very satisfying for the team.
Yeah. I think it's for us. Like you mentioned it earlier, and how it's it's the first patch of many. It's the start of a journey with things, but it just feels good to finally get a huge thing out there and keep improving the game for everybody. So it feels good. It feels really good.
Yeah. Where are we? Do we have any of the new poses on here?
I don't know if you put them. If you equip, no, it's not that one.
Oh, yeah. Where are we? Emotes. What was it? It was Hero.
Hero's a good one. Horns. Rebel. Can you grab Awkward? I think Paul from Animation.
Is that a favorite?
Like that. Well, we'll say something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
He might kick me when I get back upstairs.
Oh, okay.
But that's fair.
Awkward.
Yeah. See? There you go.
Okay, we got 4. Let's check. Why am I getting?
Ooh.
Oh, what happened there?
You're getting
seemed the Steam overlay didn't like me very much. Where are we? I got the right ones, didn't I?
I think you did.
Oh, I just pointed the wrong one.
Fat fingered it.
Fat fingered it.
Nice.
Oh. Oh, that's very
heroic.
Very Superman vibe
right?
going on there.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And
that's gonna be fun. You take down a tank, bunch of friends, and just kind of drop a hero pose on them.
The horns.
Yeah.
Rebel.
That's
just pretty cool. It works
cool.
with the outfit as well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's nice.
Too cool.
And then awkward.
Right?
Oh man, that's so good. When is the PS4 update going live? It should be live now.
Yes. Yeah, like you said, sometimes it takes time to propagate out into different territories. Maybe it's typically you don't need to restart your consoles, I don't think. But
just gonna go here and flick away the screen so I can turn off my Steam stuff so people don't bother me during the stream again. There we go. Yeah, so no more pop-ups in the bottom corner.
All right, fair enough.
Cool. Yeah, PS4 is going live. It should be any minute now.
Yep.
Will there be vehicles introduced to the game? We've covered that one a few times. You might as well mention it whilst it's there.
Yep. Keeps coming up. We're still, it's in. We've heard that request loud and clear. We'll see where we take it.
And the important thing, like when you're saying, will this thing happen? Won't this thing happen? Is as of now, we're probably not going to give you a hard answer.
Yep.
But we'll probably treat that as a feedback request.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
rather than ask us when, ask us can we? I'd say is the best because.
And then it's a conversation, right? Like we need to think about what else are people asking for? How long do these things take to build? There's always trade-offs. But for us, we need to know that people are interested in a thing, and then we can start looking into that thing.
Yes. Like inventory lockers at Safe House
yeah.
being asked again.
Yeah.
That old classic. Patch notes are where? You can find them on Steam. You can find them on the Xbox Social Club. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on Twitter. You can find them on our forum. And you can find them on our website.
That's a lot of places.
Lots of places. I've been a busy bunny. Any new weapons coming? I think, you can expect to get new of all the things eventually.
Yeah.
On a long enough timeline.
I just need to pick out. I need to pick out one here that I enjoy. Somebody talking about the magic dust used to make the load time so short. That is, I'm with you. Like, amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did it. I don't want to ask because then it might ruin the illusion for me. But it's incredible.
Okay. I'm sure that our code wizards have some secrets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I might not even understand all of it anyway.
Does KFC tell you their secret herbs and spices? No. How would you feel about adding human NPCs? That's an interesting.
It's an interesting one. I think if you look at, without trying to get too much into the story of the game, but thinking about the narrative and where you are and what's happened, I mean, it's not beyond the realm of belief that you wouldn't be the only one.
Eventually, you
to
might
survive.
perhaps find someone.
Yeah, I mean, so.
Again, we will only talk in hypothetics at this stage.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. Like, we don't know.
Yeah. I mean, of course, we do have little plans in our background about various things that we want to do in terms of where we want the game to go. But we also listen to you now.
Exactly. A lot of the design team have a lot of like really good, smart ideas. And we'll see. You know, again, depends on some of the player feedback. Where do we want to take those things? How can we twist them a little bit or tweak them to kind of align with what players are looking for? But also, what kind of stories do we want to tell within the game itself?
Yeah, I mean, I think things like story, there's not really much opening for feedback on that in terms of like suggestions. Like, I would like to see laser robot sharks.
Yeah,
you know, we have an idea where we have the story to go, but
yeah.
Gameplay mechanics or things like meeting other people, that could definitely something we can listen to.
Yeah. But I mean, like the narrative. If we were to expand on the narrative, that would be something that that's probably less player feedback than it is more like what kind of story do we want to tell and where do we want to take players on a journey over time.
Yeah. Oh, I just appreciate the sun glowing through the clouds there. So beautiful.
Very realistic.
Yes. Unless you're... Well, yeah, it is actually. This is kind of looking outside at the moment. The sun's finally appeared in Sweden. What y'all rig running this? We have a GTX 1080 or 1080 Ti. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a 7700K processor, 16 gig RAM. Enough to get the job done.
I like how you knew that really quickly.
It's good to know.
That was impressive.
I get asked it a lot, because we're showing everything on Ultra here, so people like to think, how is this going to work on my system? So it's also almost the same as my system at home, which helps. Any chance of track IR support? That would be pretty cool. I have one at home myself, actually. You know what
I'm not sure what that is.
Basically, you have an IR sensor on top of your monitor, and then you wear a silly hat or any hat you like, but you put a special band on it with reflectors, and it tracks your head movement, and you can, look effectively.
Oh, okay.
So it's like VR Lite in some respects.
Interesting.
The head control stuff.
Okay.
Of course, if you look too far, then it's pointless.
Yeah.
But I use it for Elite Dangerous.
Does it take over your mouse input then in terms of cursor view?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So you can look where you're aiming, basically.
Interesting.
Well, it depends, really. You can have it as a free look function. It's probably the best in this case, I'd say. So you'd keep your mouse control and then free look.
Okay. Oh, boy.
So the first question is, can we have free look?
Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as you said that, I was like, well, that opens up some complexity. Yeah, okay.
This is an important point, actually. It's not a post-apocalypse world. There's a ton of food and water around. That is the point. It's not post-apocalyptic, this game. It's like the apocalypse has just happened, if anything.
I mean, in technical language, that is post-apocalypse, but not in the sense that we use it colloquially. It's more like you said, it just happened. You're kind of in the midst of it, more or less.
It's not Fallout apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like years after the fact. It's like day after.
Yes. Please set an IKEA on the map. This will be funny. You talk to people at IKEA. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, if you can help us with the licensing costs for that would be great. Yeah. Because otherwise, that's going to run us way more money than we have.
Yes. It's like all the cool 80s songs we could have done with this. We're not a AAA. We don't have a AAA budget on this thing, so there's so many songs we would have loved to have in the game. But hopefully people like the music as it is anyway.
It's a great track. It's a great bunch of songs and tracks. If you haven't,
which is now on Spotify.
Beat me to the plug.
Where did I put my water bottle?
That was good.
It matches so nicely with my T-shirt.
Does it blend too well? I need to see. No, it actually works pretty well.
Twitch boy. No. Guess who went to TwitchCon?
Yeah. Cool.
It's a very beautiful game. It is indeed.
So, Graham, where are we off to?
I
want to see you kill something.
I killed a Seeker, but
that was a while ago.
The issue is, I'm in Matt's save, so I don't know what he's cleared and what he hasn't cleared.
That's
I could just go up into like Scaryville.
Oh boy.
And just see what happens up here somewhere. Stemira is some stuff which might not instantly kill me.
I don't know. I don't remember what all you have packing either. So this could be This could be a one-way trip for you.
This could be a one-way trip. I have lots of adrenaline shots, which I will probably not be able to recover quite so well.
I was going to say, maybe let's not get just start spamming that revive button anymore.
No, exactly. I mean, the issue with that as well was the fact that not only were there lots of them, but the fact that they wouldn't consume.
Yeah.
So you had permanent.
Yeah, it made it a bit too easy.
Yeah.
Because again, and we talked a little bit about it in the patch notes, and then earlier in the stream, it's just like bringing it closer to the gameplay that we want out of the game, closer to our original vision for the game.
I hear stomping.
I do too.
That's a good sign in terms of you wanting to see me shoot something. It's
a
bad sign in terms of whether I can shoot it.
Exactly. Yeah. Or should you be shooting?
I'm gonna go automatic Gewehr, I think. Gewehr. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for butchering a language, Swedish people. Did our chat freeze up there? Let's refresh this. I'm not seeing.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't moved.
Any talkings? I know that we had some issues in that with the Call of the Wild stream yesterday. Let's give it a minute to repopulate. There we go.
All right.
Oh dear.
Jeez.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Oh, he's right up there, buddy.
It sounds like a tank.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
It's a spooky tank as well.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Okay. How am I gonna go with this solo tanking? Let's get some grenades. We know the tank's there. I don't need binos just yet.
Nope.
Okay.
Ooh, gutsy.
Let's try.
Right.
Let's try.
Flare tank.
Yeah.
All right.
Flare tank. Grenades.
Then grenades.
Grenades. Flare tank. Gas tank. I can never judge the throw on these properly. Oh.
Oh, jeez. You held it. You cooked it a little bit. I think.
I cooked it. Yeah. Oh no! I just hit. I hit
the
branch. I hit the branch. That's what I was doing. Oh man. Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, now you're down one of your adrenaline shots.
I am. That is hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Okay. I'm also down a whole lot of pride, let's say.
Yeah.
Hey man, do you look at requests on Keymailer? We do indeed. We have a PR team who handles that kind of thing, so please do get in touch there. Okay, I might have to go to... Where did I put my flares?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm just going to charge at it, throw a flare.
Are you out of grenades, though?
I am. I threw both of them at the tree.
That's not the best. Oh, I think he saw you for a sec.
I think he did see me for a sec. Now he's hoping to...
Oh,
it's got
right in
gas.
the smoke. Or the gas, yeah.
I can't even see the thing.
No, it's right. There you go. There you go. Nice.
Oh, that was a good explosion. No. Okay, I should have put the second one down. This is quite sneaky. I can use a corner of the building here.
Yeah. Get a quick one out. Oh, he moved away.
Oh,
that hurt. That really hurt. Jesus. That was like a quick burst, too. You got...
That was... I face tanked that one.
Yeah. Nice one.
You are more dangerous than the enemies themselves. At this point, yes, I am. Although you can see at 2 hit points left, he's got friends.
Boy. I mean, this sounded like a good idea when we started. Nice.
Yes, it did sound like a good idea until he... he's got lots of friends.
Ooh. Snipe?
I could, but then I'd show how bad I am at sniping.
No, that's fair. I'm also terrible at it. Jeez.
I got a hit. Oh! This is why I didn't snipe.
Yep. Ooh.
Okay. Ah!
Oh, jeez.
I was about to say, what's the tank up to? It's like he's firing tick. What was that? Was that a tick who just came in?
No, I think you're good. I think you're good.
I
think you're good.
Okay. Sorry, chat. I'm completely ignoring you right now. It's gotten a little bit hectic. Where do I go?
I don't know, man. I don't feel that.
I'm having like decision anxiety now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna run out.
I was gonna say I don't think staying in there is good.
Yeah, they're just happy to sit and snipe. Oh, no!
Oh, jeez.
No. 100 no's.
Oh boy.
Man, the ticks, they get me every time. Show me a back. Okay.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh, that was painful
okay,
to watch.
Now while I'm on the floor, I can get a few seconds to see.
Yeah. All right.
The new patch, will it require a full wipe? No, it will not. Carry it up as you were before. Can we get body armor types? That's a good one to talk about.
That's an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know. It's something we could think about.
I mean, there are some thoughts as to what you'd expect to find.
Yeah. Jeez.
In
you are.
Sweden.
Oh man.
Oh,
Matt is.
They're going to start blowing up now, aren't they?
Yep. Matt's gonna be pretty pissed that you're dropping all these adrenaline shots.
Awkward.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. Good use of that one.
I keep pressing crouch.
Oh boy.
Which is the crouch, of course. I normally rebind it personally.
Oh boy. Oh, there you go. There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Now we're cooking on gas.
Oh boy. Matt's not gonna. I hope Matt's not watching. Because he's gonna come back and be like, "Where's all my stuff?"
Well, that is true, but thankfully, due to the magic of dev hacks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Just re-up.
Hi, how's the game? It's awesome. It's the best game ever, and you should totally go out and buy it. No, let the people in chat answer that one for you. But we think that we're
We're happy with our little game here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think I have to run off. I
You
have
have
a
to
meeting.
run off. Okay. Cool.
But I wish you luck against this tank.
You will now run off and do more stuff.
Yeah.
To make the game awesomer.
Well, at least help. Try to help people.
Yes.
You don't want me touching
Facilitate everyone else.
Exactly.
Making the game
You don't
awesomer.
want me touching anything.
Cool. Thank you very much
yeah,
for joining.
no problem.
And yeah.
See you next time.
See you next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take care, everyone.
Tank left me alone. Good. Cool. I'll wind your mic down. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, I'm just gonna fix the furniture here. Righty. Can you please repair the entrance to garage buildings so we don't have to hop in awkwardly? That is actually one that we were hoping we could get in for this patch, but we didn't quite make it. So it's certainly something we're looking at. Okay, do I want to tickle the bear again? We'll see. Oh, too late for that. As you can see, they do react better post-patch now at range. They will recognize you're there. Ow. Ow. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat and play at the same time. It's a great game, but feels empty at times. And that's exactly the kind of thing that we want to kind of, iterate on, I guess. Now that we've got this first big bug fix patch out of the way, there will, of course, be more bug fixes to come in the future. But now we can start looking to more, gameplay, quality of life type stuff and how that feels. So yeah, that's some feedback we received a lot of. How we address that feedback is yet to be seen. Oh my, look at the tick. There's a tick army chasing me. Oh, jeez. Ticks make it so hard for me to keep this stream family friendly. If ever an F-bomb's going to slip out, it's with a tick at the end of it. Oh, this is not working well. I need to... I need the whole reload while sprinting perk. Okay, right. I'm just going to nope out of here, collect my senses, see what you folks are asking me in chat. Is that another? Oh, that sounded bad. Okay. Okay, I'm going to run and hide. Discretion is the better part of valor. My sprint meter is pumping away in the bottom corner there. New addition with this patch. Right, I'm going to hide here and cower. Okay, how come my male character can't wear skirts? That's a good question. We should make that happen. I will poke people. The tick just want a hug. Yeah, scary, scary, painful hugs. Did I miss anything? Just arrived. Cheers. Just talking about, the general goings on for us after the patch. Let's adjust this camera now that Paul's not here. Where are we? Beautiful. Yeah, just actually a bit more over. General goings on after the patch, seeing what your initial thoughts and feedback are, and just reminding you really that this is just the first one. There is more to come, and it's going to be awesome. Can you hack ticks to attack machines? Wasn't that discussed as a skill in the beta? The hacking skill, you can hack machines that have tick dispensers. So you can have an army of ticks on your side. Is PS4's max level still 30? You don't have to ask, platform-specific questions, because the game will always be the same across all platforms. So we don't want it to be this weird situation where you have different versions of the game. But yes, it is the same for everyone at level 30 right now. Whether that changes as we develop, or whether just as feedback, we'll see. But we do want you to have to make some choices about how your build is. But at the same time, you understand you might want a different build in single player compared to multiplayer. So we're definitely taking back feedback with regards to amount of skill points, how easy or difficult as a case would be to reset them and that kind of thing. Please forward to the team that the game does not start anymore for some. There is a thread in Steam, could be Windows 7, 8 related. Yeah, unfortunately Windows 7, I've been seeing some comments up to now. Personally, I got away from Windows 7 the second Microsoft stopped supporting it because, security reasons. But yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look at that, definitely. What did I have for breakfast? I had nothing for breakfast. Just good old Swedish snooze and a cup of coffee. Wait just a moment. I'm just going to get real-time feedback for that Steam thread. Please check Steam thread about people not being able to launch Win 7/8. Cool. There you go. How good is that feedback? Live. When I say tick dispenser, some machines can, like you saw that tank just now, can actually spawn ticks. Where can I find the patch notes? Anywhere where we talk to you on the internet, basically. So our social media, our website, our Discord, forums, Xbox Community Hub if you play on Xbox. So anywhere where we talk to you, you should find the patch notes. Snooze and coffee, breakfast for a champion. Oh yes. What can we expect for the next update for content? We're not quite ready to talk about it. It's snowing. I love it when it snows. We're not quite ready to talk about that just yet. We'll see what happens after this little holiday break we have for Easter, and we'll start talking about our next update then. So. Okay, one of our programmers has just got back to me and said they're looking at the thread now. So how's that for real-time feedback? Enemies clipping through walls. That's something that didn't make to a satisfactory level this patch. It's something we need to look at on a bigger level, but it's 100% a priority for us. It did almost make it in, but not quite. But it's absolutely something we want to fix. Particularly the hunter is a naughty one as far as that's concerned. But yeah, that is 100% something I want to address. It is a bit frustrating when you think you're safe and a massive, 500 kilo machine jumps on your back and starts stabbing you. Was that the Swedish AK-4? Yes, we call it the Automatgewehr 4. That's sorry for butchering your language. It is a lot of the weaponry you will find, like military tech, is going to be based upon period military equipment. So you have the kind of weapons that you might expect to see if you happen to be serving the Swedish military during that time period. Oh, jeez. I was trying to find him so I could take the fight, but... Oh! Trying to no-scope the tick. That wasn't going to work. Oh, jeez. This is... No! Play dead. Okay. I've run out of gas tanks, I think. Otherwise, I was thinking I could bait him over. It's a lot more difficult when I'm trying to play and give you good Q&A in the chat. It's always nice to have my sidekick with me. Okay, I'm just running. Run, Forest. Okay, I can still sprint a little bit further, as checked by my handy sprint meter in the corner. And now I'm about to fall over. Was that just one? Did I lose his friends? Those ticks did not give up. Okay, right. Neither does the tank. This is... Yeah, I'm off. I'm sure it snowed in game before. It has, yeah. I mean, the weather effects do change over time. So you might get sun, you might get fog, you might get a storm, wind, rain, and the snow. And it's beautiful how it just dusts everything in white. It's really nice. But the magazine is 20, not 29, or 26, as I have it right now. I might have, I have an extended magazine on it. Aha! Aha. Oh, that was a lucky jump behind cover there. Is melee combat something you're considering? It's something I fed back on personally very early. I'd love to see some melee combat. How it makes sense, you know, punching a machine, probably not that good, but yeah, I'd like to see it here in the future. Again, we won't say yes or no until we're ready to announce stuff if and when it should happen, but definitely feedback that we've seen and that I personally have sent. So, did I join after questions got outlawed? No, you did not. You joined in the middle of a firefight. This is the balance I have between showing you gameplay and talking to you. But I do know you probably prefer me talking to you, so I'll just use it as a pretty backdrop. Great job with the snow in game, guys. Yeah, it's really nice. They've done awesome work, the team, with that. It's so beautiful. Everything changes, just like real Sweden. Except in here, the snow goes away eventually. Can you do a special Easter egg stream next time, showing some of the cool hidden gems? No, I think. I don't want to risk spoiling it in case someone comes along and thinks, hey, let's check out this cool Generation Zero stream, and then they can just see all of the spoilers. I'd say the best thing to do is hang out in our Discord, ask folks there, maybe do a nice spoiler tag post on the forum or Steam Community Hub, and ask folks that way. Or perhaps on YouTube, I've seen a few. I wouldn't like to do it on our official channel, just in case I spoil people who don't want to see it yet. Put it that way. How many times in that sentence did I say put it that way? Is the patch for Xbox Live 2? That confused me. Xbox Live? Xbox Live? Is it Live 2 or just PC? It should be live on all platforms. So PS4, Xbox, and PC. Yeah, regarding the Steam thread about issues starting the game, I literally posted to the development team in real time while streaming, and while one of our best programmers is currently on the case. In my opinion, the assault rifle is better without the scope. You might notice when I fire it, I do like to, tap fire, which is kind of something you should always do. No. Yeah, just holding down and hosing is never going to work well for you. We did do some adjustments to the AK. It was a little bit too spicy with the scope on it. Where am I? I just realized I'm trying to run actually off the wrong direction here whilst talking. So we have done some adjustments. Some more could definitely happen, but AK in this patch that just went live definitely did have some tweaks when scoped, because it was a little bit too fierce for the recoil. It's not out to you on West Coast yet, so basically what happens is we push things live on our end, and then it's up to Xbox and Sony to kind of do their stuff. So it can be a bit slower in some regions, as I noted on our social media post. Sorry if you haven't got it quite yet, but it should any minute now, really, whenever Sony and Xbox do their thing. Not live on Xbox in Sweden yet. See, it has less distance to go. That makes no sense. But yeah, it should be coming, put it that way. People downloading it right now. For co-op, is there plans to make progression shared or just host-based? There's a lot of feedback we've been getting about how, progression for missions in particular works in co-op. So in co-op as of now, your levels, skills, any loot you find, that's fine, that all comes with you. But as you mentioned, mission progression is not the case. It's very particular about, how far the host has progressed compared to you. And that's something that we're definitely looking into. We understand it's a bit unclear for some folks and maybe frustrating for others. So we're getting a lot of feedback on that and working out what we can do to improve things. How big is the patch on Xbox? I think it's around 10 gig, if I remember correctly. Can I go to the bathroom? Yes, Riley, you can. Low-powered optics are broken on console. The Sense does not scale with other optics. Thanks for the info. I'll get that checked out. I've just poured water all down my lap. Great. Do tanks drop high-end loot like harvesters? Harvesters are always going to be the loot pinatas. Sort of their in-world explanation is that their purpose is to go out and scavenge all the good equipment and that kind of jazz. So they're always going to have quite good loot, but it may be better than a tank, let's say, in general. I'm getting shade thrown over our work chat channel now about me saying one of our best programmers. I did say one of our to our programmers who are watching us. Please don't feel sad because I called someone in particular out. So our devs do watch the stream, of course. This is such an important feedback method. It's live, so it's really great for us to, talk to you real time. Our devs like to see you chatting away and seeing what you're saying about the game. Jeff AU92 is saying shout out. I believe he means he wants a shout out. So there you are. You're welcome. Just had to restart my Xbox for the patch to appear, and it's 14.82 gig. Okay, so 14 gig. There you go, or 15, I guess. But okay, that's a good tip. Maybe you need to give your Xbox a poke and restart it just so it knows that things are there. I've noticed some scopes are super slow and some fast. That's definitely something we can look at in general. Oh. I keep forgetting. Normally I have my sniper rifle on 2, and I actually have it differently here. Oh, I also tried to zoom in by pressing shift. Can I just fire that over the top? Man, I need Matt's elite sniping skills. It's so not a weapon that I'm good with. Oh, like that. Just whiffed it totally. Okay, just go for the face. There we go. That's what I wanted. If I could have done it at the first round, that would have been nice. Can't wait to play it later, says Diogo on YouTube. Yes, play it, please do, and let us know exactly how you feel about it. I mean, like we said, now for us, having put this update out, we want even more feedback so we can see what we should be focusing on for the next one. Although we have ideas, of course. Gonna try after Sun finishes Fort. Are we talking Fortnite here, or I thought that was a tick. I'm having like tick PTSD at this point. Just start the game, it'll bring the update up, or reset Xbox. There you go. Pro tips for getting that patch to appear for you. Hope my one story quest is fixed. Can't even get back into the one bunker. We did do some mission fixes, so best thing to do is just log in game and check. Again, we don't claim to be done on everything by any means, so there may be some outstanding issues, and that doesn't mean we're not going to be fixing them. It's more, it's more what was reasonable for us to be able to fit into a patch without making me wait even longer for it. You know, you kind of have to decide this is where we stop. Otherwise, we develop forever and you never see the results. You need to hold your breath. You don't hit stuff with the snipers. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Speaking of which, there's something out over here. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of the harvesters, was that a runner I just saw down there? Oh. Did I? I have a plan now for the sticky flare. Where did I see it? Where did I see it? Was it over here? Oh, maybe I did loot it. Yes. Okay. I got a game plan. Let's try and just bum rush that harvester, whack a sticky flare on it, and hope his friends finish it off. Hello, Generation Zero. Hello to you, Das Hase Kind. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I hope that wasn't too bad. Will you add some wildlife? That's feedback that we've had. It would be pretty cool, but bearing in mind things like that wouldn't affect performance. You know, there's always a trade-off for that kind of thing. So, not being a developer myself, I can't guess, but I would say that's probably a consideration for us, but it would be very cool. I mean, we do have a lot of experience of wildlife in games, having worked with Call the Wild. I haven't got experience of killing robo-doggos. There we go. KSP 58B with possibility at pull out a shoulder stock. That would be pretty neat. Sorry, I had to do like my live Swedish to English translation there. That'd be pretty neat. I mean, we know there's a whole bunch more fun weaponry. Can I swim across this bit? No, I can't. Fun weaponry that is accurate to the time period that we could add. We'll see where we end up. You know, lots of folks are saying, can we have more weapons, can we have more machines, can we have more areas, maps? I think, you know, given a long enough timeline, you can pretty much expect to see all of that in some shape or another as the game is developed. I mean, as long as you're here paying an interest in it, we would love to definitely add more of everything to all the awesome, put it that way. Oh, jeez. Okay, I have a tank and a harvester. Okay, a hide. Hide. Be very, very quiet. Is the hit detection spotty with you guys too? We did actually do some changes in this most recent patch that's going live today, or did go live today. which addressed some issues with the actual where the bullets were landing, not lining up with the scope entirely. So that might be what you're saying might be a symptom of that. So do log in, check it, see if it's improved for you. Right, I'm just going to run at this thing. Okay, I think I might have to aggro the tank, aggro the harvester, and then try and get the tank to... Oh, jeez. Missile launchers everywhere. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And that's how you do it with a sticky flare. Oh, man. Sticky flares are so much fun. Oh, that tank is probably going to be very upset. I just destroyed all of his mates. I don't have... Oh, I'll take that. Oh, no. Go away. You're going to tell everyone I'm here. I'm not going to pick up the bunker access card because I don't need to go in there during the stream, I think. Alright, he's already seen some damage. So it might be the one from earlier, actually. Oh, jeez. I will get back to asking questions in chat in just a second. I'm not ignoring you. Just trying to play peekaboo with a tank currently. Sticky flares confirmed strongest weapon. Well, this is the thing with Generation Zero. It's not necessarily what you shoot stuff with, but a lot of it is how you use your equipment and your environment around you as well. So, you know, fuse boxes. The fact the harvester was stood on a car at the time was a big help to me. I'm so glad this thing's not launching ticks yet. But yeah, oh, I hit ticks. Clever use of equipment is awesome. Ah! Go over there, ticks. Oh, our physics are misbehaving now. Where are we? Look at the ticks! I have a tick army! Sorry, I need to watch this. No! Oh, jeez. Okay, the flare's wearing off. Did I not equip the grenades? I'm terrible. Okay, just shoot this thing. Attack this thing. So yeah, equipment is key. It's super handy in taking those really tough fights into this million ticks into more winnable ones. I never thought to use those stickies like that. Holy, that was quick. Yes. Clever use of sticky flares is awesome. I mean, the whole purpose is to stick to things and, you know, have more control. Oh, control about where your distraction is. And if that distraction happens to be on one of their buddies, they will shoot it. We were looking at adjusting ammo damage based upon etc, etc, etc. I mean, things like balance and things. Now we've got the first bug fix patch out the way. Balance and stuff is definitely something that we'll give more attention to. Like I said, most of the attention for this update has purely been on like raw bug fixing. Balance and things like that it's logical. We'll start to look into those things as we progress with development. And I say progressive development, it's because we are a live game, as we call it. So we do want to continue doing things for a long time yet. Okay, I need to think what I'm doing here. The tick's going to have mercy on me for a minute. I need to see if I can not screw up with it. No! Okay. So there's some of them, as you can see, they do have a time limit to them. Thankfully, those ones had reached the end of this. Any chance of having a PDF map of the area available for download to mark areas useful items and work around map display issues? I mean, the ideal thing is you should not have map display issues. We'd rather fix that, but otherwise we do have lots of fan-made resources you might find helpful. Google around, there's certainly some out there. Okay, I'm just going to run up to this thing. Oh, there's ticks. There we go. I didn't screw up with the grenade. Yay. Oh, there's a million ticks. I could be, hopefully, this. If a tank hits me with his artillery, it would wipe out these ticks for me. But oh, this is gonna end badly. I'm think I'm going to run out of health kits at this rate because I haven't been looting stuff whilst talking. Did you fix the glitching bunkers? That's a big question because there's various things that could affect bunkers, but we have done some fixes to bunkers, yes. Best thing to do is to log in, check it out, and see if the situation that's affecting you is resolved or not. If it's not, then it's not because we're not going to do it. Oh, it's because really, it's more it didn't fit into this patch. So we have lots of stuff planned to do. I'm impressed that I only just died then, considering I'm trying to do a decent job at Q&A and not dying at the same time. I will defeat this tank. This tank has been like my nemesis for this entire stream. It's been following me from place to place. Right. Oh. No. No. And no. Oh. No. Not fair. Hear me, devs. Leave me alone. I'm going to have some strong feedback to my colleagues after the stream. Oh, jeez. So I wonder if I could bait him onto a car or something. Blow up the car underneath. Got one hit point. Yes, I said post-patch because indeed a patch did or is in the process of coming out today. If you haven't seen it yet on console, then restart the game or your system and it should pop up. If it hasn't, then it's due to Sony and Xbox still doing their thing on their side. PC, it should be ready to go for you right away, just due to how the system works there. Okay. Do you realize how good you are at this game? What game are you playing? First of all, I'm not very good. Especially, I'm actually not too bad when I'm not trying to talk to people at the same time. We are playing Generation Zero right now, so it's a 1 to 4 player co-op game. It's quite new. It's been out for just a few weeks. It's set in 1980 Sweden, with emphasis on kind of guerrilla warfare type thing rather than in-your-face shooting. Speaking of guerrilla warfare, do I have anything around here I can use in my favor, like fuse boxes or the like? Jeez. Please don't send more of those nasty ticks at me. Oh, rip. I had freezing issues. I wonder if it's fixed. Again, we've touched so many different problems with this most recent update. So the best way to check for yourself is check the patch notes first of all. And other than that, go in and play the game. Let us know how it is for you. If you do have problems that are still here post-patch, then we absolutely need to know about it so we can get them fixed. Okay, right, he's going off elsewhere now. He did show his weak point to me briefly, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna disappear now and go somewhere safe, just so I can look at wrapping up. I will. Oh, where am I going? It's, am I still in combat? No. Okay, I'm just gonna flee behind the building. How about a fix for not being able to throw throwables in the first gen PS4? Wasn't addressed in this patch. I know that it's something that is very much being looked at. I think it did almost make it into this patch. I'll check that out for you after the stream because I understand it's very annoying, particularly as you see how great the sticky flares are to use and things. Not being able to do that, I can understand, is very frustrating. So I will actually chase that one up directly once I'm done here. But I just want to try and find a safe spot so I can get somewhere quiet and grab some more questions before I have to drop off. Well, they're doing rather well for a level 11 against those 2 tanks and a million ticks. Not too shabby. Oh, thank you. But yeah, see, the trick is to be sneaky and cunning. You don't want to stand there and just trade bullets. You saw what happened when I tried that and I died horribly. I'm going to hide out in this barn. This looks good. Can I get in this way? Yes. Alright, let's hide in here. I'm going to sit in this stable stall and cower. Okay. How many people do you know who played this game? Lots of people, in fact. If that's a hard tank, you will run out of ammo. Yeah, that is one of the tougher tier tanks. I'm way up on the north of the map, which is where things start to get a lot scarier. haven't seen chat update for a couple of minutes, so I'm going to have to quickly refresh this in case I missed some stuff. Yeah, the chat froze up a second there. Let's see. My questions don't seem to be getting seen, says September. Let me scroll up and take a look. Someone's noticed a small bug in the Vestlin bunker where when you fast travel back to safe house, there are 3 ticks always there. Off the top of my head, doesn't come to mind, but that's definitely something I can pass on. Please do get your questions in. Oh, okay. This is what happens when you're sat talking, fixing chat stuff. Rip, press F. So yeah, I'm actually going to be signing out in just a minute. I have to wrap some things out before I head out to Easter, and then I'm going to be spending a 6-hour car ride to the north of Sweden, talking to you folks on our forums and all that stuff. So if I just go offline, doesn't mean I stop talking to you. I will be going straight to all of our other channels in a minute. Just getting that feedback from how you folks are finding the stream. The patch. Checking in again for an update on that one where people are having issues starting in Windows 7, Windows 8, and many, many other things. Will there ever be survival aspects in the game? That's a good question. We can't really say yes or no on that one. We've had a lot of feedback, you know, both strongly for and both strongly against. So I'd say if we ever did do it, it might make sense to do it so it's an optional thing, maybe a game mode or something. Who knows? Too early to say just yet. But it's definitely something we're listening to some feedback on. Yay, the update is live. 2 quick questions. Can the machines still attack us through walls? They can in some cases, we're sorry to say. Hunters particularly can be a bit naughty with that. It was something we almost got in, but didn't quite. So it's something we're 100% working on. I understand it is frustrating. Did you fix the audio glitch just made of footsteps and reloading sound? Yes! Check the patch notes. I believe that one is in there. Did the patch address the crashes for the low light module as well as X-ray? Yes, it did. Maybe I could elaborate on that a little bit, but yeah, it should. Any of these vision affecting modules, it should have resolved. If it didn't, let us know, please. But subject to our testing, yes. Is it intended you can loot bags again after starting the game, or was it a bug? And when it was a bug, is it fixed? I can't answer that one off the top of my head. Actually, I would actually have to ask one of the game design team. I'll let you know. Cool. Okay, I guess questions have slowed down now. That was a good time for me to sign out. Thank you so much, excuse me, for joining. It's been awesome. Again, we're going to have a little Easter break right now, so you might see a little bit less chatter on our social media and the Steam Community Hub and that kind of thing, but it doesn't mean we're not there. I personally, at least, will be working over Easter to deal with the important stuff that you bring to us. But otherwise, it might take it down a level just a little bit and enjoy some candy for a while. But otherwise, we'll be back in the office next week. What did you do with the guy with the big hair? I am the guy with the big hair. The big hair is just not here right now. Cool. Yeah, we'll see if he appears in later streams. Patch didn't fix mission flying bind. I still can't access the bunker. We will get that looked into, Logan with a tooth. Thank you for letting us know. Great. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been awesome, and really do please give a good play on the update and let us know how it is and how you're experiencing it. Thank you.